Here's 5 top things to consider when you're building a new website. Hi, I'm Gary from Rich&Co, and we're designers for web and print. Step 1, planning. The first step and the most important one is planning. So create a basic site structure that quickly shows the top navigation for your new website. These represent all the pages on the website, and more importantly, it shows how the pages are categorized, logically and methodically. It's really important to get the stage right, as it's the foundations of your new website. Step 2, content strategy. Now that the sitemap is complete, think about what type of content is going onto each page of the website. It needs to be in a logical order, so make sure you look at it from the viewer's perspective. If necessary, get someone who knows nothing about your business to have a look at it and to make sure it flows well. Google judge websites on the experience and the user interface, so it's important that whatever is on that page is topical to what the title of that page is and that it's relevant. Step 3, wireframing. To check what you've done in step 2, it's a really good idea to create wireframes for each of those pages. The term wireframe is basically a quick mock-up of each page to show where the images and where the text are positioned on the page. It's not a finished design by any means, but simply a great way to plan on how the page is going to look, how much written content there'll be, how many images there'll be, and so forth. Step 4, development. Development of the site can now begin. This is where the wireframes in step 3 come in really handy, as you now have a plan for what's going on each page. Now, there are typically 2 types of websites, a brochure site and an e-commerce website. A brochure site is information about the products and or services, along with some nice photos and diagrams of the site. This type of site does not allow you to purchase products online. An e-commerce site, on the other hand, is where you do have a range of products and or services that can be purchased online. This is where you typically add products to your cart and then you proceed to checkout and then delivery. This type of site will also have a brochure component, which is usually on pages like the About page, Contact page, and so forth. In terms of timeframes, you should allow 2 to 3 weeks for a brochure site. If it's an e-commerce website, you should probably allow 7 to 8 weeks. These timeframes, however, do not include content creation, so you will need to allow additional time for that. Step 5. Checking and proofing. So once the development of your website is complete, it's really important to check it very carefully before we go live. Go through the site carefully and check all the written content, the photos, the diagrams, tables if there's any, and make sure all the buttons, when you click on them, they take you to the right place. Make sure the forms work properly and that they're sent to the correct email address. Make a list of any changes and implement them and recheck them. Your site is now ready to go live.